Are you serious? Are you serious? There's an Iranian general who's declared that the protest is over, that the sedition is over. What? Well, he says it's been defeated. Well, I don't think so. The head of the Iran's Revolutionary Guard, though, has declared the defeat of the sedition in the country of Iran, referring to a wave, of course, of anti-government protest. Major General Mohammad Ali Jafari made the announcement as tens of thousands of people were attending a pro-government rally to counter the unrest that's broke out across the country. Matter of fact, it began last Thursday in the city of Mashhad, and 21 people have been killed. The protests were initially against price rising and corruption, but they've turned to wider anti-government sentiment, the symbol of Iran's protest. But General Jafari says today we can say that this is the end of the 96th sedition, referring to the current year 1396 in the Persian calendar. He said security preparedness and people's vigilance has led to the defeat of the enemies, and that the guards had only intervened in a limited way in 3 provinces. He added there were a maximum of 1,500 people in each place, and the number of troublemakers did not exceed 15,000 nationwide. But we know that's not true. Folks, I got a picture that's in my thumbnail of at least 15,000 in one location. This has broke out across the entire nation. Tear gas, rioting, rubber bullets, and then real gunfire. 21 people are dead. Hundreds have been arrested, and the social media have been shut down. Iran, as the president Trump said, the world is watching. Well, the general has blamed anti-revolutionary agents and pro-monarchs and forces which he said had been announced by U.S. ex-Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton to create riots, insecurity, and intrigue in Iran. So he's blaming Hillary Rodham Clinton for creating these groups and this uprising. The enemies had tried to pose cultural, economic, and security threats against Islamic Iran. His comments echoed those by Supreme Leader, the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, on Tuesday, which also blamed the unspecified enemies and which analysts believe referred to the United States, Israel, and Saudi Arabia. Now, we know that yesterday in our live broadcast, Avi Lipkin joined us live via satellite from Jerusalem, and Avi said that he had internal reports from intelligence there in Jerusalem that, yes, the United States, Israel, and Saudi Arabia were indefinitely involved in supporting and promoting this uprising in the streets of Iran. As a matter of fact, we can pretty well figure that's true. Even President Donald J. Trump encouraged the protesters to go forward and warned Iran that the world was watching. But the general also has blamed a former official for the protest. In a comment, analysts believe referred to ex-president Ahmadinejad, who has been critical of the government officials, and particularly the judiciary chief in charge in recent weeks. And state television broadcast some of the pro-government rallies live, among those holding events in these several different cities. Thousands of Iranians chanting death, to the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and burning the Iranian flag. But in the city of Qom, the marchers there were chanting death to America, mercenaries. And the blood is in our veins is a gift to our leader. So is it over? No. Even though the Iranian Revolutionary Guard general Jafari says that the sedition is over. It's not. That's just pro-government peaceful rally, but that was located in a town where a lot of government workers live. Okay, so obviously they want to keep the current regime in power. The rest of the nation is fed up with being broke, busted, and disgusted. Okay, so we're going to, and also they don't like the oppressiveness of this Islamic brand of their ideology. So it's too radicalized for them. They just want freedom. They want cell phones. They want to live like everybody else. We're going to keep a close eye on this. We'll talk about it during our live broadcast today. We'll get pictures for you to show you what's really going on inside Iran. All right, I'll be back with more. Give your life to Jesus Christ. There will be wars and rumors of wars and commotions, it says in the Bible. Commotions that would be going on right now.